thanks for subbing. Let's look at Groh's move list. What do you say? I heard he's pretty easy.
Welcome to the
Pretty straightforward.
Retold.
I got fucked up by a Groh player today. And it didn't seem like he was very advanced. It was like super just oppressive, non-stop shit. Oops, don't do that.
The target is mine.
Kind of getting tired of that stage, even though I like it for training because it's got all walls. Have you played as Geralt yet? I know he's good, but I haven't tried him yet. I'm going to. I'm sure I'm going to end up looking at every character. This guy moves around fast. Fast enough. Maybe not as fast as some. Jumping A. Jumping B. Knockdown. I don't like that. Jumping K. Oh, that's pretty good too. Okay. Move list. Start with the A's. High. Second action, guard all. Turns you sideways on block. Counter hit on. Not a counter hit combo. Good. Next caller. That definitely hit me once. At least. Despair. It's a natural combo. How do you do it again? 6AB. 6AA.
Thank you.
I don't know how fast his A is, but that shit looked kind of safe-ish. Second hits mid, knockdown.
Surely not.
Damn, that's pretty cool. I wonder if 6A goes into stance too. It does. I knew it. I just guessed, but I had a feeling it did. Okay, so that explains that. 6AA, natural combo. You can also do... Is that a natural combo? Or was counter hit on? Thank God, it's not a natural combo. It's not a natural combo. That's good to know. Counter hit was on. But this shit goes into stance. And we don't know what the stance does. Yet. But we're about to. He can sidestep out of it. Alright, move along. Avenger. The Avenger. Ooh, I like that sound. I like that. Hey, does that do anything on counter hit? Just a stun. Did it do that on regular? Oh, it does that shit only on counter. Yeah, it's stun. It gives you a little frame advantage on counter. Okay, next caller. Fast down A. Sweeping low. Can you go into stance off of all this shit or what? How about this? Next caller. Damn, that's weird. That's just like Raphael's back A. It has a built-in sidestep. You know, interestingly enough, this guy's also wearing frilly thigh-high lingerie armor. Just like Raphael. I have a feeling they have other things in common too, if you know what I mean. That goes into stance too. While standing A, it's mid. Oh, it goes into stance. Separate. Alright. Move along. BBB. Okay, I gotta test this for sure because I knew that dipshit was gonna do it, and I tried to sidestep the third hit and I got clipped. But it was like the first time I ever tried to do it, so maybe I did it wrong. Just didn't do it right. But let's try at the tip range. Yep. Alright. Sidestep the third hit just like everyone else's. Six BB. And it goes into Avenger. That's his 3B. Okay. I'll look at that. Can't sidestep up. On that side, at least. Hey, let me get on the other side, will ya? Man, how do I get on the other side with this clown? There we go. Wow, cheesy. You understand what just happened here? You can only block and then sidestep this to one side, and it's to the right, which means that you can't do it on the one-player side. You can only do it on the two-player side, because you can't sidestep to the right from crouch on the one-player side. You see what I'm saying? It's not allowed. Oh, you have enough time. The string has such a big gap in it that you have enough time. This string has a huge gap in it. Can you interrupt it? Oh, you can interrupt it. Fuck sidestepping. It's got a giant gap in it. Forget the sidestep. Let's see if you can punish just the low. Yeah, you can. Alright, so if he tries to do this shit, and you block it, just do something fast enough that's gonna punish the low, and it's gonna interrupt the mid. Simple mathematics. Alright. I could live with that. Next caller. This lethal hits somehow. We'll figure it out later. I wish it said in the notes how it lethal hits. I know it does in the lethal hits tab, but why doesn't it here? It says lethal hit. There's a notes section at the bottom. Every time I think about the move list in this game, it gives me duodenum inflammation. Wow, that looks slow. Oh, it's not. It just feels slow. I got hit by that a couple times. That low, I think it's also a natural combo. We'll get to that. First hit hits, they're all gonna hit.
Thank you.
That's it. Kicks. I want to look at a couple of these. On counter. They might do something on counter. Nothing too special.
Thank you.
This looks seeable. Maybe not, but it looks pretty slow. And you need a counter hit for a knockdown. Wow, that's a weird down kick. What's this? Mid. That's it. Yeah, you weren't kidding. He's got a short move list. This is his A plus B, mid-lethal hit. We know how to use it. And it goes into stance. That's cheesy. What's this? 6A plus B. This lethal hits too. And you can separate. I'm wondering now that if his separation stance has a parry. I don't know if it do or don't, but we'll find out if it does soon. Oh, this is a good one too. This is a good move. It's a low guard crush. So to beat this, you have to jump. You can't guard impact it because it's a guard crush. And you can't block it because it's a guard crush. You know. This is a good move. And you have to jump over it when you see it coming. So the same way when you see a seeable low and you block it, just the same thing, you gotta jump it. You should look at Geralt next or later. Don't answer this question. It's not a question. Someone shoot that guy. Anyway, I will. Hope you're enjoying the game. Backswing blow? Doesn't seem to backswing very much. Damn, alright. Now all these moves recover in that stance. So it's pointless to test if they're safe right this second because we don't know what that stance does. Wow, look at the range on that. Look at the butt on that. I wonder if that does anything on a grounded opponent. It do. What do you know? That's pretty cool. Alright. Back turn B plus K? Does that need a counter hit? I don't think so. Damn. Back turn B plus K is a launcher, huh? Looks fast.
Futile. Cease this now.
What?
Futile. Cease this now. Futile.
What do you say? Next move. Is that a natural? Oh, this is a stance cancelable move again, right? Maybe not. Oh, it's not. That's just a regular move. Not stance cancelable. It jails, so you can't duck the second hit if you block it. Oh, well, maybe because it's fucking mid. Alright. And there's no gap in the middle, too, so you can't GI it. It's not safe. Let's make sure I recorded that right. So it's BB punishable at least. Excuse me, that's one of his punishes? Let's see. It's not safe. Gotta remember that. It's not safe and there's no stance cancel out of it. Important to note. It's an interesting move. It ends back turn. Oh, you could charge it. What the fuck? Wow. And the fast version ends back turn. The charged version doesn't? Oh, it doesn't end back turn. It just looks like it does because it knocks the guy to the side. He's not back turned. Right? It just looks like it. Is he going the other direction if you do it the other way? No. Interesting. This lethal hit. It has a GI window. Does it say what it GIs? High and mid vertical attacks? Except kicks. Interesting. We'll look at the lethal hit later. This move has a built-in sidestep, huh? That's good. Moves with built-in sidestep usually have solid use. That goes into stance too? No? I don't think it do. Aris, you lied to me. The fighting edge gets way dirtier than the other sticks I own. I think you're gonna have to wash your fucking hands, dude. Cause all the other sticks have a glossy surface. It gets soiled. If you have normal hands, I don't know what kind of hooves you're packing, kid, but I suggest you wash your hands. Normal human hands, they soil glossy surfaces much faster than they soil a brushed surface. You can't see the stains. But, you know, I don't know what you're bringing to the table, dude. And I don't know...
Thank you.
I can't speak for your hands. Regular hands, I can speak for those. Anyway, no big deal. You're gonna love that stick, though. I like it, too. But the other ones are good, too. Whatever, man. I don't give a fuck. Shadow Lancer, thanks. And PRKRR. And Exillas. And Wesker. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, Cheeto Fingers. Flaming hot Cheeto Fingers. This shit gets... It's all red. Aris. What gives? Oh yeah, I was recording that. Interrupted. That's safe. Should not be safe. Can you sidestep? Can you parry? You can parry. What? You can't reversal it. Gets blown out. And no sidestep allowed? And it's safe? Well, that's kind of cheap. Alright, so that's a good move. 6-6 BB. Mid, and safe. think this lethal hits. We'll get to lethal hits later. Interesting. What's your favorite gas station? I just go to the ones that are not like ghetto. So I'll go to like Chevron, Mobil, 76. Sometimes Shell, but that one's kind of ghetto. That's it. I don't go to like USA or any of that shit. Plus, I have to pump premium gas anyway. 91, that shit gets expensive. But you know, it depends on what state you live in, right? I think Texas has like 94 octane or something. They only sell 91. That's the highest octane gas they sell in California. Georgia has 93 octane? That's cool. Yeah, the higher octane gas is better for performance. But worse for emissions, I think. Jump kick. This could be a really good move. I want to test how quickly this low crushes. Not that quickly, thank God. But it does low crush. Wow. And it lethal hits if it low crushes, huh? Is this move safe? Not safe. Praise B. Oh, it recovers crouching. Oh, nice. It's BB punishable at least. Praise be to Lord Umbasa. It's unsafe. Good to know. Punish that move, will ya? Ooh. What the fuck? Damn. Oh, it's not safe. Nice. It has a lot of pushback, but it's not safe. Good to know. This guy closes space really well too. The guy I played against online earlier, he was totally doing stuff like that. Doing these moves where I was like feeling like I can't push a button because I was so far. It's just the lack of knowledge, amigos. Gotta know what you're dealing with after all. You should turn off guard crush for training mode. It makes testing blocks easier. It's not a bad idea. Here? No guard crushes. Thanks. It's just another thing to remember though. Let's see here. What were we doing? Oh yeah. That move was unsafe. What's this? Oh, it goes into stance. I've seen this move used a lot. It's mid-high. But you can't duck. It jails. Duck. If you sidestep, remember to duck. Let's do... How do you do this move again? 2288. Back B plus K as well. Okay. So let's do down A, back B plus K. Why didn't that work? There we go. So let's say you get hit by a down A, right? And you want to sidestep. What I'm trying to test is if that kick is going to hit me because I sidestep. You don't even need to duck. Forget ducking. Just sidestep this dumb asshole and punish him. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Okay, I got new information has come to light. So, it doesn't track up close. Up close doesn't track. But, if he uses it from a range, that kick is gonna hit. So at a range, you gotta remember to duck if it whiffs. Or, alternatively, you could use an 8-way run punish that high crushes. Does he have one? I don't know.
Thank you.
Well, anyway, alternatively, you could use an 8-way run move that high crushes to punish it. Voldo does that. Do characters have a weak side? Yeah, definitely. 100%, absolutely. But it, just like Tekken, it's not like it's not that cut and dry. It's usually determined by a move-by-move basis. Every specific move either has a weak side or tracks, right? But the way you handle a matchup, if you want to go by a weak side rule of thumb, is you pick whichever moves you want to make sure you sidestep. So I'm fighting against Groh. I don't want to get hit by this, this, and this. Okay, well then if that's the case, all these moves don't track to the left. The left is the weak side. But that's not necessarily fair, because you're only... You know, basically what I'm saying is it's not safe to say this character's weak side is left all the time. It's misleading. Because most characters, especially characters with good design, in both Tekken and Soul Calibur, are gonna have answers. To both sides. Sometimes really good answers. So, you know, yeah, they do have a weak side though. That's for sure. Hey, 8 Right and Shadow Lancer TV, thanks for the subs.
Cut that bitch off! Next caller!
Hope you Soul Caliburs had a good weekend.
Hey, thanks, Jay Hoonze. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. I'm having a great weekend. Regular A throw. This is his back throw. Looks elaborate. Does it ring out? Not over the wall. Doesn't ring out. Alright. Jay Hunze, thanks. Appreciate that. I haven't even seen these. I'm excited to see these. Side throws and back throws in Soul Calibur are always cool. Except for with this guy, it seems. That one was alright, I guess. Damn, this guy has no command grabs either. Simple. Okay, this is the stance. That's the low. We gotta test that low. For sure. This low is very commonly used by... how do you do the stance without anything? Just the stance by itself. B plus K. Right? Yeah. Okay. B plus K, A. Guard. Not safe. How unsafe? Trying different moves. Deploy.
Deploy. A storm coming. Take this. Separate. A storm coming. Take this. Separate. A storm coming. Take this. Separate. A storm coming. Take this.
It's easy to accidentally skip the tip, but on stance A, you can hold... Oh, I see what you're saying. There's a note here. Can be held. Thanks. Ooh. Thanks for pointing that out. Didn't I turn that off? Oh, I guess he's guard breaking me. Whatever. It's safe if you charge it, but it's slower. That's cheap because it's kind of hard to see. It comes out of stance, so that's good. Whoa. Hey, jump over that shit and punish his ass. Right? Too far. A storm's coming. Damn. Hey, thanks for pointing that out. I would have been like, man, I thought that shit was unsafe. Alright. You can charge it. Use the back turn launcher. Nah. And that goes into stance again, right? No? Ah, that's what it was. Alright, so that gives us some clarity on what's going on here. So this is the stance, and this is the B out of the stance, and this is the B out of the stance. That sounds fair enough. But he can do B into another stance into B again. So it's like a Rekka Ken stagger type of situation where you have to figure out when it stops. First things first, let's test the move without a counter. Damn. You can't sidestep that with no delay. At least with Groh. I don't even think you could GI it. Oh yeah, you can. Not punishable? Man, that's cheap. You can't sidestep it and you can't punish it. Pretty good. So, let's say he does this into that. Wow. And of course you can interrupt it, but if you try to interrupt, the second hit's gonna stop you. But there is a ton of space to interrupt. So I don't know what other moves he has out of this stance. Wow, step guarding doesn't help you. Oh. I was just gonna say you could step guard it. But he tracks you if you step guard it, man. That's fucking stupid. Man, that's fucking stupid. Why the hell is he... You have to 8-way run it to get it to stop tracking. You can't step guard. That's cheap. Okay, so we know that. Let's look at the rest of the stance. Yeah, that's the low kick.
Thank you.
Oh, it goes into stance again. Oh, God. What the fuck, dude? No wonder that schmuck was fucking clobbering me. Everything goes into stance. Okay. This is bringing a lot of clarity to the character to me, for sure. Definitely. Knowing the options he has is like the biggest part. Deploy. So, you get hit by the first hit, you can't sidestep the low. Either way, that's not gonna happen. Block the first hit. If you sidewalk to the right, the low seems to whiff. But if you sidewalk to the left, I think it hits. Oh, it don't. So sidewalk fucks this stance up, huh? But on block only. You have to make it so that you get him to point the wrong way when he does this stance. But we don't know the other moves. Let's not celebrate yet. What is this? Attack throw that does a shitload of damage, huh? Great. Fantastic. Why does he get tracking when you step guard? It's not that he gets tracking, it's that this stance has a little bit of tracking. When the stance starts, he points towards the character. So what's happening is the little bit of tracking is happening, but if you're still moving, he's gonna whiff. But thankfully for him, he has this move that can stop that one too. That can stop him from sidestepping the stance. But still, it's a guess. We know about the low. It's punishable unless they charge it. And we know that the mid can keep coming out. Oh, you could delay it too. Man, that's so crazy. Alright, alright. Stay focused. How unsafe is that move? That's good. It's unsafe. So to stay safe and track from stance, it seems like he has to... How unsafe was the low? Oh, it goes into stance again. We gotta see the rest of the move list. Interesting. Lethal hit. Don't know what to do. That's it. So he doesn't have any parry. He's got no parry. He's got sidestep left and right, which doesn't matter that much. That's good to know. Let's look at this low again. No parry. Low seems very unsafe. Let's try this. Okay. That's the string I want to try. You see that? Let's try on hit. Why is it tracking on hit? Damn. So this is the same thing. Okay, so basically, you know how a moment ago we were like, why does he get a little bit of tracking if you only step? It's not that you only step, it's that you don't move far enough for it to lose its tracking. It's a distance thing. you don't move far enough for it to lose its tracking. So what's going on here is on hit, because I'm still stuck in the hit stun, I can't 8-way run fast enough to make this low whiff. It's because the initial part of the stance has tracking, but if you keep moving, it stops tracking. You see what I'm saying? I mean, we're learning. Let's try that, where is that shit? This. Let's try it off of the separate. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah. If he hits you, you can't step. And if you do step, the only thing you'll avoid is another B. Which explains exactly why I got fucked up so bad when I didn't know what the hell was coming. Because your instinct is like, okay, let me block, let me get hit, and then let me fucking sidestep because I know a B's coming. But you can't. Not on hit. Can't do that. Good to know. It's also good to know that this stance has no parries whatsoever. So if you block something and you sidestep, I think he's forced to use this move, which is unsafe. Or this move, which is weak. Not that dangerous. And it has no range. But honestly, I don't even think that tracks if you do it right. On block, you know? Anyway, let's move to the next. These are the lethal hits. What's the stipulation? Triggers upon the opponent in the back. And it has a built-in sidestep. That's cool. Oh, it goes into stance when he has soul charge. Okay. That's his A plus B standard. Every character has this. And that's a stance cancel afterwards. What's this one? Groselionde's Splendor. What a name. Triggers upon attack counter. Wow, that's good. At least it's not an 8-way run counter. Is that, unsafe? Good. So, attack counter with this. And it goes into stance. Well, well, well. What? What's going on here? Is this a bug? This is a training mode bug, right? I'm in lethal hits. It's demonstrating lethal hits. When I go to demonstrate the lethal hit on this, it shows me this. You turned off Guard Crush. Who was that guy that told me to turn off Guard Crush? Someone shoot that guy. Who was that guy? Hey, if you come clean, I promise we won't shoot you. Heh heh heh. That's it.
Thank you.
Ah, I see. Guard Crush is lethal hits. Post Guard Crush. And that's post GI. Upon impact counter. I don't know what an impact counter is. What's an impact counter? Does that mean guard impact counter? Alright. And that parries. That's nice. That's nice. What does this do? Versus high and mid attacks except kicks. That's nice. That's cheesy. How do you do that again? Back A? Oh, it's slow. Too slow. Except kicks? Good. Excuse me. So this has a big startup. The GI does not... It doesn't work right away. It has a big startup. And that's good. Which button layout do you use for this game? When I'm practicing on practice mode, I use pad. And for pad, I use type A. But if I'm playing any kind of human in online or versus mode, I use a stick. And I use type B for a stick. Because that's the way it's supposed to be in the arcade. I think it's because the 2K recovers slow. It has nothing to do with the 2K. I chose to use the 2K because that would be an exceptionally cheap setup. If you hit with a 2K, you are recovering. And the opponent is likely to do something like a down A or a BB. So if you do 2K on hit, and then do the GI, it would beat out their retaliation. And that's why I tested it. This is a good way to test how fast the GI window is. That's why I tested it the way I did. The startup for this GI is slower than a regular guard impact auto GI. You could see it now that I tried it. He like puts his weapon up first before it activates. That's a whiff punish, lethal hit. That's good. That's so good.
Thank you.
2288B is like the standard sidestep punish. And the fact that his is a lethal hit is really, really good. Strong utility here. Anything you sidestep, this is gonna kick the shit out of him. 80k S1. I don't know what that means. It lethal hits only if you make a vertical attack whiff. Well, that's usually what's gonna whiff if you sidestep, right? But good to know. Powerful vertical attack? What does powerful mean in this context? Powerful, I don't like the sound of that word. What the hell does powerful mean in this context? Let's see. BB is not a powerful attack. Stand up. Why is he on the ground? What are you waiting for? Oh. Damn, so BB is not a powerful attack. Damn, that is sick. That word that was used in the training mode there was not just because they're ESL. It's based on damage. Powerful in this context means the damage output of the attack. If the attack that whiff did over a threshold of damage, it'll critical hit. Or whatever it's called. Lethal blow. So I think it's... Let's see how much damage this does. 24. So I think it's 20. Because in this game, light attacks do less than 20 damage. Medium attacks do 20 to 40. And heavy attacks do 40 or more. So I think you have to make a vertical attack that does more than 20 points damage with for this to be a lethal hit. And that's why it doesn't work on the BB. Intriguing. Next caller. This is the one we checked out. That's sick. But it's unsafe and it's not instant. Oh, it goes into stance after. That was sick. That's the end of that. Let's look at the good shit. He doesn't have any cancels for his reversal edge. He just has stance shift after it. Yeah. Okay, where are the gauge attacks? This is where things get interesting. This is his super, of course. Anime. Soul charge. Woo. 6AA. That's not a natural if you don't have soul charge activated. But maybe it is if you do.
Get out of my sight.
You don't. It don't. Whoa. Whoa.
Thank you.
Get out of my sight.
Wow, that's cheap. Okay, so let me explain how this works. When he has soul charge, and he goes into stance, forward puts him right in front of you. Also, have you guys noticed how far the camera pans out in this game? That is outrageous. Look how small this shit is. Fucking Lego Soul Calibur. This game allows the camera to pan out all the way. It's the first time they've done that in a Soul Calibur.
Get out of my sight.
That's crazy. So, when you have Soul Charge on, stance into forward, dashes forward. It doesn't put you right in front of them. I thought it did. It just dashes forward. It does put you right in front of them? No, it just dashes forward a lot. So probably gonna put you in front of them. It just has a huge dash. But hitting back puts you behind them, no matter what. No matter how far you are. Which is pretty cheap. That's really good. That's like the cheapest part. Wow. That's pretty good.
Get out of my sight.
See what else he's got. Great. Gotta test it. Only on hit? Where the hell is this attack? Oh, it's a kick. Damn, it's a natural combo. It's gotta be hella unsafe, right? Yeah. This is unsafe. Definitely. That's good. Surely not.
Thank you.
Still really good though. So when his soul charge is active, gotta watch out for this low for sure. Man, that's good. Look at the damage on that, dude. What a cheesy character. In stance, if you do back plus a button, he teleports behind, then does the move. It's not listed in the move list. Well, you're not wrong, but it's not what's happening. What's happening is, when he teleports, he recovers in stance. So, what's happening is, you just do a stance move when you recover. Every teleport recovers in stance. You see? So when you push the button, it does a stance move. You know? But you're not wrong. It's just that you're not pushing a button, because you could also not push a button, right? What about if you do this? You see that? You can sidestep out of the stance, and you could do that after the teleport. Just like that. See what I'm saying? Anyway. Low mid. Unsafe. Natural combo. Does that happen on block? How did I do that again? Down forward BB. It does. Don't do that. Fuck. You commit. How many hits is that? 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 hits? Can you make him block that many times? 3. That forces crouch. Fuck.
Cut that bitch off! Let's go!
Who's the cheapest character yet in your opinion?
I don't know. I haven't looked at all of them yet. Moderate your chat. That's not my job, you stupid bitch. Someone get rid of this dumb motherfucker. I don't moderate my chat. I'm not a fucking babysitter. I just let these guys who also don't do it moderate it. Anyway, fuck off, bitch. And I hope you're having a good weekend. Matt1228, thanks. And Cool Guy Can Jive and Fatty No Lifer. Herbalist, Olivia MTG, and Jakey Pomes. Daddy Dip, Runaway 5 Fan, June Zay, and 8 Right. And also Raz Grizz. Thanks. You're here. I forgot what I was doing. Who haven't you tried yet? You think I'm just gonna sit here and list all the characters I haven't tried yet when questions are not allowed, huh? You think I'm just gonna pretend like that wasn't a question you just asked? Wow.
Thank you.
Cut that bitch off! Let's go!
Rule number 1.
Hey, thanks, Matt1228. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I haven't looked at everyone yet, but every character I have looked at is fucking cheap so far. Including this one. Literally. I have not looked at a character that hasn't been cheap. And I've looked at like 7. How's online been? It seems pretty decent, actually. To my surprise. Coming off of the network test for PS4, I thought the online for this game was garbage. But It's not bad on PC. I don't know how it is on PS4, honestly. Hey, what's special about this in Soul Charge? Oh, that's what's special? The range? Damn. Make sure you jump this. This is essential in the Groh matchup. I'm saying this out loud so I remember to do it myself. Make sure you jump over this shit. You can't GI it, and you can't block it. You can block it, but it's going to deteriorate your guard and probably give him plus frames. Make sure you jump over it. And it teleports after. Oh, this is not the same move. He has a bunch of moves that just teleport after him. That one too. Wow. So he gets more separation stance moves when he's got Soul Charge. He gets 3 more. He gets this. What is this? High. He gets this. The airborne mid. That's the second hit of his 3BB that he gets. And he gets this. Whoa. It teleports? Wow, full screen range? This character is fucking good. Hella good. Hella good. So, when this guy soul charges, he's all over you. He's all over you. You better be ready to... You can't GI, right? Because half the shit he does in soul charge is a fucking guard break. So GI is not a good idea. Reversal edge isn't a good idea. I would suggest you block and then you look for the moves like this and like this. And you just look out for the lows. He's got some good ones. This shit becomes a fucking launcher too, right? He's got good lows. That's crazy. Look out for the lows. Free 3B after 1 AK if you don't block? That doesn't sound like it's free. I think everything is free after everything if they don't block. No big deal. Is Aris doing online? I just got done doing online. You should check the archive. And also go fuck yourself. Sorry, I didn't mean that. The part about checking the archive, that is. You should definitely do the second part. Anyway, Zippo Matt. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Questions are not allowed. I'm only following the rules, okay? Remember, questions are not allowed. And I don't make the rules either. Alright? I only follow them.
Thank you.
Adam Space and Zippomat. Thanks. His stance 4B, 4A, and 4K in Soul Charge aren't listed as moves. Thanks for telling me about that. Hey, Matt1228, thanks, dude. His stance back K. Oh my god. Thanks for bringing those up, amigo. Holy shit, dude. Who made this? Who made this game? GG's, that was me. Okay, so when this guy activates Soul Charge, you better pray. That's the best strat. I would suggest you pray to whoever it is that you pray to, because that shit is pretty impressive. He's good. He's got a short move list, but he's definitely good, just like all the other characters. Do the teleports use meter at least? Of course they do. Without question. Let's test it. I'm sure they do, though. I mean, how could they not? Okay, so we're depleting. Yeah, they do. It's just like if he did a move. You can see it going down a notch. Yeah, they deplete it. Let's see if... How much do moves deplete it? Yeah, they deplete it just like if you did a move. One AK pauses meter, but it also uses meter. Any attack throw, any throw in general pauses meter. Any cinematic, anything that does a cinematic pauses the meter drain. So it's not that the throw pauses meter. It's not that this pauses meter. It's that you're doing a throw. So look, if I do a regular A throw, the meter pauses too. If I do a back throw, the meter pauses. And if I do a super, the meter also pauses. So it's not that down back AK pauses the meter. It's that down back AK is a attack throw. So while it's animating, the meter doesn't deplete. So that's just what's going on there. It's not that this move stops the meter. It's just an attack throw. All throws stop the meter. You feel me, Bruise? What do you think of Taki in this game? I don't know, I haven't tried her yet, but she looks pretty cheap. Play ranked. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Here, I'll time you out. Anyway, I think I had enough. It's 11:20 and I've been playing since like 4 o'clock. Or whenever I started. 6 o'clock. Leukemia donations. Thanks for the Twitch Prime. Whew, that was good. Good games online earlier to whoever I played, and I got to look at Raphael, who's very good. We did some labbing up against Sungmina, and we looked at this clown. Man, every character I've tried out has been exceptionally strong, and a lot stronger than it appears on the surface. This is the name of the game. This game's all about what's going on subdermal, subterranean shit. You can't see it. But once you get the character in your hands, shit's cheap. Every character seems cheap so far. Anyway, listen here. I think before I go, there's one thing I gotta really hammer into your keister. Thanks for liking my stream. I'll be back tomorrow. I got some shit to do in the morning, but whenever I'm done with that, I'll be streaming. Thanks for watching, everybody, and thanks for all the generosity. You guys have a great night. Take it easy.